Hello guys, welcome to this session. Uh, let's discuss about the relationship between the climate and the various human activities. So far in our previous video, we're discussing about the various climatic regions, their characteristics, and the various economic activities, or simply the human activities that are carried out within such kind of climatic regions. So today let's see the relationship between the various climates relating uh, to various human activities. Uh, we start that we've learned particularly climatic conditions influence the human activities. When we were discussing about the various climatic regions, their characteristics, we saw that they influence some kinds of various human activities that can be carried out within such kind of regions. Therefore, specific climatic conditions are very suitable for given human activities and the settlements. Therefore, the following section which we'll discuss in this video and moving on to the other upcoming videos presents the various economic activities and the way climate has influenced them. So starting with the first one, that is agriculture. The agriculture is strongly influenced by climate. We've noticed when we were discussing about the various climatic regions plus their characteristics, we've seen that some crops can be grown to certain kinds of climatic regions and some they don't. So agriculture is strongly influenced by various climatic conditions. So the nature of agriculture and the farming practices in any particular location depends highly on the type of climatic experience in such kind of location or place. Crops thrive very well in areas with fertile soil and which receives sufficient rainfall as well as optimum temperature conditions. So in such areas, both commercial and the subsistence crops are grown. Now, the equatorial region, discussed about this, the equatorial region, the various characteristics of it. So in this region, it receives high rainfall and experiences high temperatures throughout the year. Now, due to this, the climate is suitable for the crops that can grow well in moist and hot conditions. The crops that can be grown in this region, they include as the cocoa, banana, rubber, sugar, cane, and yams. So these are the main crops that can be grown in this kind of a region. Talking about livestock rearing, it can be practiced in the tropics. We've discussed about the tropics, the various characteristics of the tropic regions. So the livestock rearing can be practiced in the tropics, whereby the rainfall permits the growth of the pastures, which are needed for the uh, consumption of the livestock. So this area also supports the cultivation of the variety of the tropical crops, such as fruits, tobacco, sugarcane, tea, maize, rice, and the variety for horticulture and cereal crops. So that's how it is. Now, in the cooler climates, we've discussed the plenty of them before. In the cooler climates, also support crops which grow better in climates like barley, wheat, oats, sugar beet, and fruits such as apples, peaches, and apricots. So all these are supported in cooler climates. So noting the climate, yes, provides which kind of crops can be grown within such kind of areas. Now, these areas also support the rearing of the daily animals. In the, talking about in the semi-desert and desert climates, whereby there is very little rainfall received, there are reduced activities. Uh, since there is no rainfall and due to high temperatures, so it highly affects the agricultural activities. However, there are drought-resistant crops like millet, date palms, oil palms, and the sorghum. They can be grown. The keeping of hardy animals such as the sheep, the camels, donkeys, and goats, they can also be practiced. So there are some few exceptions the agriculture, for the agricultural activities carried out within this semi-desert and desert climates. So that's all I have for this video. We've started discussing the relationship between the various economic activities with the climate. We've discussed about the agriculture. We'll move on to the other economic activity in our next video. And thank you for listening.